All right, I'm officially on the Hopium train, guys. You got me. I am on the Hopium train. Phase 9 could happen. Season of Discovery, new Phase 9 PTR build updated. No. All right, guys, we're gonna watch this. Is this real? Am I being baited? Is this bait? Is this bait?
Evening or afternoon, everybody. It's Kago coming at you with another video, and holy crap, we have more Phase 9 Hopium. Now, I was a little bit of a stretch with yesterday's video, but as I've said, I've been very clear on what I think is going to happen. However, this kind of changes everything, if you can tell how excited I am. So, huge shout out to El Chef, who is the guy who also shared some of the data mines from earlier, and I showed you like the Death Knight stuff and the Hydraul stuff. He was data mining and showed me this, and he also sent me this as well. But it is looking like we are getting at least a Phase 9 mini patch update PTR build. They have confirmed a changed build and a Phase 9 PTR. So this, on top of everything we've already talked about, is quite exciting. So
what do you mean they confirmed it? Where's the link? Like, what do you mean? Oh, okay. Maybe he'll go into it in a second. Okay, I have a few things already to say in the first minute. One, I want Phase 9 more than anyone, man. I would love it. But two, I feel like this is a bit copium. And three, are we gonna call it Phase 9 if there's nothing really new? It would be more of a Phase 8.5 if it's just quality of life updates, if there's no new raid, if there's just balance changes, or maybe some new quests. That's not really a Phase 9, it's like a Phase 8.5. To me, a Phase 9 entails new content, like a new raid. To me, that's what a Phase 9 would be, right? Like a ton of new, like a new tier. If Phase 9 comes out and it's just a mini balance patch, I actually think that could happen, by the way. I just wouldn't call that Phase 9. I would call that Phase 8.5 or something, and it's just like, yeah, we have some minor changes, and that's fine, right? But that's, like, when I think of Phase 9, I'm thinking like a whole new phase, right?
Switch it over and get right into it. See you then. Voop. So we are here over on the Scarlet Enclave page again, and I just want to re-emphasize this because this is probably like, before this most recent news, this is what I wanted to show you guys most. And so they've deleted the entire line that says Season of Discovery culminates here. So that meaning like that is just completely gone. If we didn't already have it recorded and talked about so much, we wouldn't even know it was here. So deleting that, as well as they changed it to continues and not culminates on the Twitter. That was forever ago. Literally, the newsletter is the only official source that said it was ending your final finale, etc. So I just wanted to reemphasize this because I think this has been the most like exciting hint that we've gotten so far to delete.
Okay, like, yeah, that's interesting, right? So phase 8 was highly successful, I think. Like, even the rating numbers are near where Classic Anniversary is. The rating numbers in SOD are near where Anniversary is. That's crazy. And the rating numbers in SOD are near where Kata is. So if you're comparing SOD as an experiment to see how people like it, and the rating numbers, I mean, it's about 20% lower, you know, but near. If you're comparing this experiment to expansions that people loved, that's pretty good. So maybe Blizzard, like, I mean, they did the final Sunglass quest that said like, thanks for playing or whatever. They said it culminates here. So I think they planned for Phase 8 to be the end. But maybe the hopium is they're starting to backpedal that once they realize how many people actually love SOD, how many people are playing SOD weekly, how many people are wanting a Phase 9. Maybe they're starting to backpedal and like, wait, look, we have something that has almost as much players as our other two versions of Classic, Kata, Turning to Mob, and then Anniversary. Like, SOD is that level of like interesting to that many people? Maybe we should do a Phase 9. Let's backpedal this a little bit and keep our options open. And maybe they're kind of just looking at the numbers and like, is this worth investing into, right?
Culminate like that. And then we're going to switch it over here to our favorite post right here. This is showing that the Classic Era build has been changed. So this 6 right here has been changed to a 9, which is pretty nice.
Oh, 6, 9.
And then we have the 6 right here that has been changed to a 3. And then we have a 3 right here that has been changed to a 2, which is absolutely crazy to see that, because that means we go here, and what does this mean? This is from ChatGPT, and so the new thing right here is a WoW Classic PTR build. That means a PTR version of Classic Client has been installed or detected on the system. So there is, like, they added a possible Phase 9 PTR to the game, and that has me so freaking excited. Like, this could be something super small, guys. I don't know what else it could be, but the fact that it is there has me so hyped that we might actually be getting a Phase 9 of some kind with something.
Dude,
and it is really,
hype.
really awesome. Then, so why is this significant? Here you go. A separate PTR client is installed, suggesting that Blizzard is preparing or testing something behind the scenes. So the fact that they're getting that is actually crazy. Like we can see that they are getting that.
Hold on. Just to play devil's advocate, it does say WoW Classic Era PTR. What if it's something else? What if this is for Anniversary? What if this is for another Classic Plus endeavor down the road? We don't really know this is for SOD because it just says WoW Classic Era PTR, right? We don't technically know this is for SOD, right? Right? I mean, it's not for MOP because it says Era. If it was MOP, it would say WoW Classic PTR. The Era makes it so it's like either hardcore, Anniversary, or SOD.
So just absolutely awesome. These are the base files where we see it. So you can see right here, this is what is added. All of this new stuff right here is this was what it would look like before today, and this is what it looks like now, which you can see all these WoW Classic PTR versions added and updated and turned on. Now, they could be testing something, they could be just making something small. We don't actually
That's what I'm saying. It's nothing confirmed. It could just be like testing something in Era that they're maybe working on behind the scenes. Like, this doesn't necessarily confirm a Phase 9. Right? It could, but it's not 100%. So we still have a little bit of copium here.
Know for a fact that this is going to be a Phase 9 PTR. It's just, it has me super stoked, super excited, and as you can see, we can see it here right now that this stuff is there and ready to go. So it's just really has me amped up, and I don't know, guys, like I'd kind of been pretty doomy lately, but you guys wanted Hopium, you inspired me to start doing it, and now we're actually getting what might be some true Hopium.
Ooh.
So to give you a summary of everything that we saw right here, it just says the between builds this and this, so like this change, hundreds of files were rejected in the newer build, old cache purged, new content injected, fresh index files, new textures, new map files, changes in map data, paths, and zone names, PTRs pulling assets from both local classic and updated CDN servers. This exact pattern we saw leading in
changes in map data paths and zone names. Bro, if they actually do a new zone, oh my gosh, that would be sick.
Into previous SOD phases. So PTR testing grounds for Phase 9. These client-side behaviors point to active internal testing. The PTR build accepts new game data not present on live servers. Home files are being intentionally overwritten. WoW export logs show it grabbing new content from CDN, specifically Classic Era. It's not random, it's structured build behavior, meaning Blizzard might be preparing something brand new for SOD, and Phase 9 could be under construction.
All right, I'm officially on the Hopium train, guys. You got me. I am on the Hopium train. Phase 9 could happen. This right here, this is something that like I haven't dug like closely enough to actually, you know, be aware of or take note of. This is the exact pattern we saw leading in the previous odd phases. This part here is huge because like it's a bunch of technical mumbo jumbo and jargon. It's like, what does this actually mean? But if it's the same, if this is all the same stuff that was happening in the other SOD phase PTRs, it's like, okay, for the people that have been paying attention, we're going again. Guys, we're on the Hopium. Guys, press 1 in the chat if you think Phase 9 could potentially, for sure, 100% potentially be a reality. Press 2 in the chat if you're like, no way, bro, Phase 9 not happening. Because I was at 2 this morning, but man, after watching this, I'm like, good, potentially, maybe, I don't know, dude. Could.
And this is just absolutely amazing. Now, this is just what ChatGPT decided to, like, this is them summarizing the changes and what everything is.
Excuse me.
Different between these things, but this is like, I am so happy right now. Like, it is midnight and I'm this excited, amped up telling you guys this. Like, I can't even tell you this, like, oh, this just made my day so much better because, you know, with every video, I've been speculating. I'm saying we might get this PvP phase. There's rank 15 they can add in the game. There's the Xaryu crater they can add in the game.
Wait, rank 15? Oh, crap. Maybe I have to rank to 14, dude. If there's going to be a rank 15, it's like, crap, dude. I better go 14 so we can push 15 and get better gear. Like, that would be sick.
Could explore maybe Caverns of Time, the Hyjal map data, and the DK things that I've showed you guys. That could be being implemented to some degree as well. There is just there's so many things that they could possibly do, so many angles they could take us. The biggest ones are like Karazhan is in the classic game, right? They could just input the instance there and we would have something to do. Hyjal, the Caverns of Time instances, everything in Caverns of Time is in classic WoW. Like, they don't have to add anything. They just essentially have to turn the portals on and send us to those instances. So those are two big context points that are there. Hyjal and everything they did with it with the Ashbringer, they put up a giant death wall, so they literally have an entire zone to turn into anything, like a PvP area or new PvP event. Like, if Phase 9 is a pure PvP focused thing, they implement all these changes. They give us the new rank. They send us to Hyjal to fight. It could just all come together. And, you know, these are obviously just ideas. I don't have anything hard to show you. Every single grasp of straw that I have found I have shared with you guys this week in these Phase 9 Hopium videos. But this one is probably the most insane and excited I have been because this is truly some real hard evidence that there is possibly a Phase 9 coming, and that is crazy to me.
Yeah.
And as you can see, I'm so stoked. So I can't wait to hear what you guys have to say, what you're excited for, and what you just simply think it could be, because there is so much that it could be. But anyway, guys, until next time, I'll see you later. Hope you have a great day. Bye-bye. Oh, and one more thing, guys.
One more thing?
If you want to get their attention, just say Phase 9 hype everywhere. If you want a Phase 9, let them know. They said we inspired them to make Phase 8 and make Scarlet Enclave a full-on raid. So just tell them how much you love SOD, tell them you love SOD, and tell them you want that Phase 9. So spread the word. Tell them Phase 9 hype everywhere you can. Do it here in the comments. Do it in every SOD video. DM the devs. Hit them on Twitter. Don't spam them too bad, but just, you know, anywhere that they post anything, just spam Phase 9 hype. Let's get it excited. Let's inspire them again. Tell them how much we want SOD to continue and get a Phase 9 hype. Hey,
dude, that's so true, man. Like, I mean, at the end of the day, Blizzard's a company. They're trying to make money, and the more people that are interested in their product, the more likely they're going to be able to build that product, right? Because they're going to be able to sell to more people. So it's like, bro, if enough people want Phase 9, they'll make Phase 9. If enough of us are like, yo, look, this is what we want, man, like, they'll build it. It's literally just how many people are interested. And like, bro, like I said, the rating numbers aren't lying. Ironforge Pro has the data for Cataclysm. There's 97,000 raiders in the last week. On Era, Era is the old realms. On Classic Anniversary, there's 96,000, so about the same. On SOD, there's 75,000, guys. That is crazy to me that SOD rating numbers are only about 20% lower than Kata and Anniversary numbers. It's great, man. That means like there's almost an equal amount of people. I mean, 20% lower amount of people that are actually like playing SOD, right? Man, Phase 9, guys, the Hopium, it could happen. It could theoretically happen.